can create startup companies. That is what is happening today. Here, futuristic knowledge economy, what are all the requirements? We are going to prepare human resources from now onwards. That is our commitment, 100% literacy rate. Female labor participation nearly 80%. Urban population from 40 to 60%. Skilled labor 95%. GSTP 2.4 billion, per capita 42,000 US dollars. Share of renewable energy 75%. That is what we mentioned. I am confident by that time 80 to 90% will go for renewable energy. I am totally confident Andhra Pradesh will become green hydrogen hub. That is our commitment. That is where we are moving in the direction. If you see further, building growth on strong proven pillars. 7 pillars we are working. Policy framework. One of the best policies we can create. That is how we use to attract investment, not only friendly to investment, even investors should feel safe in investing in Andhra Pradesh. And also global best logistics. We are positioned very strategic position. We are going to build one of the best logistics in Andhra Pradesh. And also 3 economic corridors. We have prepared. One is Visakhapatnam region, Amaravati and Tirupati. We are going to build all these 3 areas simultaneously. Future-ready workforce, quantum computing. Our Honorable Prime Minister has announced quantum mission. Now we have announced Quantum Valley. America is having Silicon Valley, whereas India is having Quantum Valley. Andhra Pradesh is the headquarters for Quantum Valley. That is how we are moving futuristic technologies. Green Energy Valley. Our Government of India has announced Green Hydrogen Mission. In that we are going to produce 1/3 immediately green energy towards green hydrogen. Further, future-looking policy framework to translate our vision. Industrial Development Policy 4, 24 thematic policies, speed of doing business, reduced cost of logistics, employment creation, and also future-ready technologies. Circular economy also we are going in a big way for future sustainability. These are all the policies. Sustainable electronic mobility policy, and also circular economy and waste recycling, private industrial parks, tourism land allotment, industrial land allotment, and also aerospace and defense, food processing, leather and footwear, MSME, maritime, minor minerals, sports, textile, tourism. We have given industrial status, civil aviation, and technology-focused policies. We have brought drone policy, electronics, electronic components manufacturing, semiconductor, space, IT and GCC, data center, innovation and startups. These are all the various policies we have brought. We are moving in that direction. If you see here, I mentioned already 6 operating ports as on today. We are going to bring another 4 ports. Even Karan Adani is here. They are doing in a big way 2 ports in Andhra Pradesh, and also on east coast. Out of 40% total maritime cargo, Andhra Pradesh is handling nearly 30%. But lot of opportunities from Andhra Pradesh. We are working in the direction. 1,053 kilometers coastal line. That is a big advantage for us. Today, I have seen Singapore is handling now 40 million TEUs. India is handling half of it, 20. You can see the potential. India is having huge potential. Port-led economy, we are going to play very crucial place. Even interland, even Karnataka, Telangana, Chhattisgarh, part of Madhya Pradesh, even Orissa, even Maharashtra, they have to come to Andhra Pradesh. That is how our ports are located. I am very confident. I am requesting all of you, not only ports, we are working. Next, if you see,